The name John O'Groats has become a household word as the most northerly point on the British mainland, although that distinction correctly belongs to Dunnet Head. John O'Groats is named after Jan de Groot, who was a Dutchman who came here to run the Orkney ferry in the 15th century. Wick is derived from the Norse word vik for bay. The River Wick runs through the town and into the sea in Wick Bay. The harbour and town on the south side of the river was yet another laid out by Thomas Telford, and became a prosperous herring port, with over 1,000 boats. At one time, salted barrels of herring from here were exported to feed the plantation slaves. This is Telford's most complete work as a town planner, with courtyards dedicated to various trades, and can claim to being the world's first industrial estate. Built about the same time as the harbour, the Nethercliff Hotel dates from 1824 and was built by a local businessman who was a partner in the Pulteney distillery and later became provost. These days the Nethercliff retains many original features, such as the fine cornicing and woodwork. It offers 6 ensuite rooms, home-cooked meals, an excellent well-stocked and friendly bar, and has been owned and run by the Hill family since 1964. The road leaves Wick and heads south, with the coast never far away. Located down at the old harbour of Leibster is the Waterlines Visitor Centre, in a tastefully restored stone building that used to house a smokehouse for curing kippers. The remains of the smokehouse are incorporated into the exhibition, which also features a range of interactive displays, graphics and realistic sculptures. Herring fishing employed many here, and the heyday of Leibster is explored in great depth, giving an insight into the hardship and hardy nature of these brave fisherfolk. Continue our route south, and located in an old church just off the main road at Latheron is the Clan Gun Heritage Centre and Museum. The clan traces its history from its Norse and Viking origins to the present day, with the local author Neil Gunn perhaps the most famous. The clan has some 77 septs associated with it, and the guns are still commonplace hereabouts in this its traditional clan heartland. It's even claimed that it was perhaps a gun who discovered the Americas nearly 100 years or so before Columbus. The then clan chief, Sir James, may have accompanied Prince Henry Sinclair to the New World in 1398. This is evidenced by an effigy of a medieval knight engraved on a rock face in Massachusetts, known as the Westford Knight, a cast of which is on display at the Heritage Centre. Head south down the coast, and the whitewashed walls of Dunbeth Castle are poised dramatically on the cliff's edge. Dunbeth Castle was besieged by Montrose's forces for a number of days before it surrendered, but was recaptured by General Leslie after Montrose's defeat at Carbisdale. Dunbeth, a Celtic name, has a history of settlement stretching back many thousands of years, perhaps due to the strategic position between the Southern Highlands and the flat expanse of Caithness to the north. The Dunbeth Heritage Centre is located in the Old School, and here you will find a new, engaging approach to landscape interpretation. With the use of art, photographs and a unique floor map, you can explore the history, archaeology and literary landscape, and make a pilgrimage of discovery along the river made famous by the novelist Neil Gunn, who was born here. Both his best-known novels, Highland River and The Silver Darlings, are set locally. The remarkable 7th century Ballachley stone is on display in this registered museum, which is also a research centre complete with local genealogical records.